Hey everyone, it's me, Cloud Terror here. This video was supposed to come out a long time ago, but I had never finished doing the rest of the voiceovers, and so I had to delete all the voiceovers again and start from scratch. As you've seen from this footage in the background, originally this video was supposed to be about how to get the badges for the Christmas event for Bear Alpha in 2024. By the time I finished the voiceovers, everything, the event was over, so I scrapped the whole entire video and deleted the voiceovers I had for the Christmas event. I was also on vacation when the Christmas event came out, so I didn't get to play as much because I went to Disney, which I will explain about that in another separate video. I decided to do one video I should have done years ago, which is me explaining my top favorite skins in Bear Alpha. Also, this video was going to include Bear Star skins, but I feel like that should be a separate video. So that video will come out at some point at least. The orders that the bears will be in won't matter. It's just I'm just putting them at random. It's some skins that I know I love. So I'm gonna try to list 15 bears. So that's pretty much it. So number 1 is Strawberry. Strawberry bear has a huge special place in my heart for one reason. And that reason is that it was the first ever skin I ever bought when I first started playing Bear. I found Bear on my recommendation originally. I just found it by myself because I think it was just there because of it was the egg hunt at the time, and Bear was in the egg hunt 2020. And at the time, my go-to game was Survive the Killer. And so I clicked Bear. And I was like, oh my goodness, what is this game? I was intrigued and I enjoyed it. And ever since then, I started playing more Bear. It got to the point where I just stopped playing Survive the Killer. Survive the Killer stopped being my main game and it was just Bear Alpha. And once I got enough quits to buy skins, my first skin I bought was Strawberry Bear. Because I thought it looked cute, it looked silly and funny. And like how simple it is too. So I bought Strawberry Bear, and plus I like to eat strawberries, so strawberries is one of my favorite fruits. So I bought Strawberry Bear, and it holds a huge special place in my heart because it was the first skin I ever bought. The second bear I'm going to mention is Malbear. This is also connected to when I first started playing Bear Alpha as well. I would see people use Malbear a lot when I first started playing, and I didn't know how to get Malbear, and I did not know there was badge tutorials until the end of the Egg Hunt 2020, which I did miss out on getting the egg. I did go in there once, but I didn't know what I was doing. I saw a recommendation video of the Egg Hunt, and the Egg Hunt was over by then. And then I saw another video recommended to me on how to get Malbear. Then I started to get badges that were obtainable at the time. I used Malbear a lot because it was the coolest skin in my inventory at the time, since I didn't have much skins at the time. I really love how Malbear is inspired by early Windows 1 and the early days of the internet. I also love the malware aesthetic and their voice lines and how it echoes throughout the whole entire map, which is pretty terrifying. And I say that because when I first went against someone using Malbear, I was terrified. I'm what is this? And I was so loud. The headphones I had at the time, they were so loud and the audio was so crusty to the point where I had to lower it down just to hear things just to play Bear Alpha. Our third skin that we're going to mention is Ito. Now, if this video was about putting skins in order based on my most favorite, Ito would have been at number 1, but the bears in this video are randomly listed. Ito came out with the map Anemoia, I don't know how to pronounce it, during the original summer weekly event in Bear Alpha in 2020 on week 2. Ito was pretty hyped up because back then skins that were pinned in the submissions channel in the Bear Discord server meant that they were going to be in the game pretty soon. And Ito was a pinned skin for a long time from what I remember. We were allowed to share the steps on how to get Ito until he was gone. And if my memory serves me correctly, is that Ito steps were still being shared. And eventually a video was uploaded, and the days that Ito was available was reduced. I got Ito the day he was released from people who helped me, which they didn't have to do, and I have to thank them for that because I kind of knew I was doing a bit, but I didn't know much of the steps until I learned from them, and then I used that to help my friend get Ito. The steps to get Ito were simple, but you had to be quick to open the door next to the cheese altar puzzle where he was at. And this is how the steps went. You clicked on the glowing button on the keyboard, go to this room where a table and chairs are by the vent, or you could have waited for the small video in the projector room to stop playing, and you could have gone over and clicked on the black box that was there, that appeared. You had to wait for it too. And I think it was timed until when that video in the projector room stopped playing. And you either had an option to either just stay in the projector room to like see when it stopped playing, and then you go over there and click the box. And then you go to under the underground area to the where the grave is at, and click on the circle part of the grave to get the hammer. Well, you climb back up and you go to this room that is located in the hallway where the arcade machines are at, and smash the window and you zoom out, and then you click on this black button, and then you go to the back to the place where the cheese altar is at, and that room is like open now, and you go all the way in there to talk to Ito Bear, and that's when you get the badge. Ever since then, Ito has been my main bear I've used despite having such an inventory with a lot of skins that aren't attainable anymore. If you've seen me play Bear Alpha or have played with me since I play in public lobbies most of the time, well, all the time, you will know based on how I don't change any other skin and I only use Ito. And that's pretty much it. The skin at number 4th place we have here is Undead Coming Pumpkin. There aren't many Undead Coming skins in Bear Alpha, and I will be really honest with you guys. I rarely use Undead Coming Zombie skins in Bear Alpha specifically. Undead Coming Pumpkin came out in Autumn Break / Halloween 2023 for Bear Alpha. You got the skin by answering questions in the Low House, and I actually made a video about this event, and I have the tutorial up still. I feel like Undead Coming Pumpkin debuted in Bear Star in a way as Jacoby during Halloween 2020, but I'm going to assume that these are separate characters. I love Undead Coming Pumpkin because I love the look and how the colors just look good with each other, and the pumpkin head because it just fits with the vibe of autumn and the aesthetics associated with the season. I've used Undead Coming Pumpkin more than other Undead Coming Zombie skins that I have in Bear Alpha when I wanted to equip other skins other than Ito to see how they look like when I use the skins. Now on to the 5th skin that we're going to mention, and it's Panda. Panda Bear is a shop skin that was released in week 2 during the weekly summer event of Bear Alpha last year in 2024. When I saw the skin in the shop after the game updated for week 2, I immediately bought it. I bought the skin because we finally got a Panda skin after so many years of seeing Panda Bear submissions in the Bear Discord server. I am glad the skin is finally in the game. Like this skin that has the theme of a panda. I really love it due to how simple it looks. Bear is a panda holding a bamboo. I think the skin's really cute. I really loved it. I used Panda Bear a couple of times, and I'm glad we have this skin. The 6th skin we're going to mention is Ghost. Ghost was part of the Halloween event in Bear Alpha in 2019. This skin returned during the summer weekly event in 2020 on week 3 and Halloween 2020. I got Ghost Bear and the other Halloween skins in Abandoned School during the weekly event. I really like how you obtain Ghost Bear by just going around the school map and looking for him, because he will appear in different parts of the map, and once you got like close to him, then you got the badge. I love this skin because how it looks, the color, and how the transparency is like lowered to make it look like a ghost. I've used this skin more out of all the skins from the Bear Alpha Halloween event from 2019-2020. Our 7th skin that we're going to mention is Sugar Cookie. Sugar Cookie was a badge skin during Christmas 2024. I didn't play much of Christmas 2024 as I mentioned in the beginning of the video. I did manage to get the skins that were all available except for the big Santa Sam, the big one, which was actually available, but it was the rare chance to get it. To get the Sugar Cookie Bear, you had to get ingredients in Haunted Mansion, Lab, and then Coming 2 and York's, since those maps were decorated for Christmas. Once you got the ingredients from the maps I mentioned, you bring them to the fireplace in the lobby and you got the badge. I really love how Sugar Cookie looks. The face it has when it walks is like so silly with little sharp teeth. And how it looks, like an actual sugar cookie. It's like so convincing. It looks so edible. This is the first Christmas skin I ever equipped in Bear Alpha. But I had Christmas skins from 2022 where like Bear Alpha also had Juggernaut mode. But I never equipped the skins, so I have never used them actually, not thinking about it. But this is like the first Christmas skin I ever used, honestly. Our 8th skin that we're going to mention is actually part of Christmas 2022. The 8th skin we're going to mention is Frozen Santa. Frozen Santa was released in Christmas 2022 for Bear Alpha. This was a huge update that Bear Alpha has gotten in a really long time at the time. I originally did not like the skin as much because it was just Santa, just frozen in an ice cube. But I love the revamped version way better than the original, which was the one in ice cube. To get Frozen Santa, you have to survive as Juggernaut, like basically as Santa, for the whole entire round until the time limit went out, and you get the badge. It's like the same thing for like Juggernaut and from Bear Star. Both Bear Star and Bear Alpha had the Juggernaut event. Even though I have never used Frozen Santa, I think his like current version, like which is the remake, is way much better than what he originally appeared as, honestly. Our 9th skin that we're going to mention is Flower Boy. Flower Boy is based off of the cover of the Flower Boy album from Tyler, the Creator. Before that Roblox audio update where it purged a lot of audios due to like the copyright, something like that. Like this was back in like, I want to say early 2022. This affected Bear a lot because some of the skins had audio, and Flower Boy was like one of those skins that had audio. You can check out other videos that have gameplay while they're using the Flower Boy skin when it had audio. Now, on to the 2 reasons why it is one of my favorite skins. The first reason is the audio, and that is the reason why I started listening to Tyler, the Creator. And then I still listen to him to this day, actually. So the audio was like 911 instrumental, I think it was the 911 instrumental. I got hooked onto the audio and I searched up Tyler, the Creator, and started just listening to his music ever since then. So I gotta thank Bear Alpha for hooking me up onto great music and letting me listen to good music. Because my music taste at the time was like garbage. Now on to the second reason. And that second reason is, I always mention this in this list a lot, is how simple it looks. If you notice that some of the skins in this list that I mentioned are just simple looking, it is because that is what Bear Alpha style is to me. It's simple looking, not that much extravagant, unlike Bear Star skins. I really love how Bear is dressed up as Tyler in the album. If you just look up the album's cover and like just put a side image of Flower Boy, you will see, oh my goodness, he is dressed up as Tyler. I really like how there are sunflowers on his feet and like the clouds and the bees all over him. I just really like it. At number 10th, we have Atrocity. Atrocity is just a reskin of Atrocity, but he has different colors when he walks and has an afro on his head. In 2020, after the weekly event, there was a mysterious badge called Who Found Out, and at the time, less than 5 to 10 people had it. And there was a limited time to figure it out because it was limited and it was going to be unattainable forever. Atrocity, like literally everybody worked, like the community worked together to figure out the sets for the badge. But from what I remember as well is that I think it was Crouton that said it, or Cheed, I can't remember who was it, the one that made the badge, and said that if you figured it out, do not leak the steps. Eventually the steps were figured out and leaked and uploaded to YouTube. Then the availability of the badge was turned off for a bit, then turned back for a few days later again until it was turned back off forever. The way to get Atrocity was to equip the red Pirate Juice gear that you could visit for the old lobby. Then you go to Undead 2 and go to sewers and like go to like a wall in the sewers, and like while like having the red Pirate Juice out, then you spawn into a room with Connect 4, you have to tie, then you walk like into this hallway to touch the green part, and then walk back to the beginning of the hallway, then you get teleported to this room, and you gotta like wait for like a few minutes until like a clear full image of Atrocity disappears. Then you get a badge and like Crouton like appears and talks to you. That's what I remember. I remember getting this badge, and like this was crazy though, because nobody could have figured it out until like almost at the like 2 days or 3 days before like it was gonna go limited and unavailable forever. Now since then the batch has never came back, and I want to say things about Atrocity. I'll be honest with you, this is really biased to me, even because I don't have Atrocity at all. I like Atrocity way better than Atrocity. It's because like the colors, like I think it was blue and it's blue and silver when he walks. Like I like those colors instead. Like I think from what I remember correctly, it's like purple and green when Atrocity walks. And Atrocity has like different colors, and I like those colors way better than the others, because like it looks so cool in my opinion. The skin we have at 11th is Raiden, I don't know. Raiden at the time, well, I have never used doggo skins at all until Raiden came out. Before Raiden came out, it was just only like Doggo and Katten. If I remember correctly, I think Raiden was only available in the Bear Deluxe demo before he actually came to the game actually officially. And I think it was around the 3rd anniversary when they had like the whole entire like update with the UI where you could select even like the Bear Alpha style or the Deluxe style. I think that's when they started doing that, I think, from what I remember, around 3rd anniversary. And after that, Raiden was just there, and I bought Raiden because he looked funny and silly, and you know that video I made a while back. The 12th skin we have here is Bob. Bob is the badge skin, which was like first ever badge skin that Bear Alpha has ever gotten of Bob, other than Bear Star. Well, it's the first for Bear Alpha. Since I'm gonna end up yapping about how to get steps, I'm gonna start with how it looks and what I like about it. When I first originally saw this skin when Lab updated, I really loved the skin. I'm like, oh, this should be a skin one day. I hope this is a skin one day. I was like hoping, because it's like, how come it's there for a reason and then there's no skin? There has to be a skin someday, and there it was around like the summer event. And I really like it because the face, I don't know, from Roblox history, because I'm not in. Because here's the thing, I didn't play Roblox back then, like around 2011 or back in the day. Around that time, that face was like put up in the shop for like because of the whole entire hacking situation in Roblox, from what I remember. And it's like it's like really infamous in the Roblox community when I like watched like videos about Roblox hacking situations when the games got hacked and stuff like that. So yeah, it's like from one of those days. And I really like how green it is. It's just nice and cute. Like it's really like, I don't know what the green it is, but the green of it is like it's like a, how you say, like it's like a grass green, like I don't know, like I like the green of it. I like how green it is. It's not that bright like other Bob skins like Job, Yob, Thob, and Zob, you know. Yeah, you can actually currently get like Spob at the moment, and it's currently available right now. To get Spob, you have to do all the puzzles in the lab map, and you go under these stairs. Once the time hits 30 seconds, you jump down this hole under the stairs and get teleported. Then you complete an obby and a puzzle to open a door, and once the door is open, you have to push a red box to the vent and you hop in there. At 13th or I don't know, we have Crustification. To get Crustification, you get the first day of April badge. Then from like Bear Sigma, I think it was called, yeah, from Bear Sigma. The badge is no longer available, but like it was cool that like this April Fool's, like we got the April Fool skins in Bear Alpha, because they were all in Bear Star, so this was pretty good that we got them in Bear Alpha. And I really like how like low quality it looks. So funny, like really funny how quality it is, and like how it walks. It's just so funny. And I actually really like how the little history that it was made, like it was just originated from Sheet's old Scratch account, and like the idol and the box was found in his old projects from Scratch, which is pretty cool. And see like the early like appearances of Bear. At number 14 we have Clown. So Clown is just a simple looking skin, like originally it was, until like the deluxe version came out and it was remade by Papa Doomsday. I really like how Clown looks. I like how Clown like it's like walking on a ball with like two little puppets on his hand. Like, it looks so amazing. I like this clown version, like this version way better. And here's the thing, I have never used the clown skin before, even though I bought it like the early days when I started playing Bear Alpha, until the deluxe like version came out in the publicly to Bear Alpha. At number 15 or 15th place, well, last skin we have is Cinco de Mayo Bear. It's gonna be controversial, and because this is like well-known opinion, like there's like really a lot of people have this huge opinion on this, like the Cinco skins. Everybody prefers Cinco de Sam over Cinco de Bear, but I prefer Cinco de Bear over Cinco de Sam. My reasoning is because I just like the colors. They're like really nice. I really like how it looks. It's like green, orange, yellow. I really like the colors. Like, they really match pretty well. And another part of that plays into it is the music, the classic music. It's the classic mariachi music that it has. I don't know much of the music that Sam has, but I know the music that Bear has, and I don't know what is it, but Bear's like music is just like so like imitating. They're like, oh my god, you gotta run away. It's also imitating with the Sam too, but like I feel like Bear is more imitating than Sam. So this is all the bears I like so far in Bear Alpha. They're not in order, but if this was in order, I would have them at least like the bet, like all of them, like the most to least at least. But like I don't. These like I actually do love these skins. Like I use them. Besides Ito, and I might do a Bear Star video for this one as well with the Bear Star skins, and we're gonna do over each category, except for like the gears and the kill effects. And if you made it this far into the video, please like, subscribe, and also I have a Discord server link down in the description of the video. Feel free to join and have fun, and like also share like bear stuff in the Discord server. Thank you. Bye bye.